Hi, we're Richard and Jackie from Early Retirement Wanderlust.
And we are in the next part of our Colorado adventures, and we've moved a bit further south. We are currently in the Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park, and it is just outstanding. So when we last caught up with you, we were just leaving Aspen, and we had a bit of a nightmare. We couldn't find anywhere to stay for the night, so we had to peg it an hour across to Carbondale, and we used a trusty favourite of a KOA campsite. We did get the last spot on that campsite, and it's made us a little bit worried from now on what we're going to do because they're closing around us.
So with that in mind, we set off super early this morning and headed down to the national park straight away because they have a government campground that is on a first come, first served basis. So we arrived at 1 o'clock and luckily picked up the last pitch. But it's a Friday, so we've booked in for 2 nights, so we're now sorted for the weekend.
We've had a great day, so if you take a look at what we've got up to in the Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. Morning.
Morning. We've just had the most wonderful night on this very deserted campsite in the middle of the national park, but it is a little quirky, mainly down to the booking system. So we thought before we set off today and see what's around, we'd take you through the booking system so you can share our pain.
So we're at a national parks campground, and in the winter you can't reserve any spots online. In the summer you can actually reserve your different pitches, but what you have to do is just turn up, pick up an envelope just up the road from the campground, and then just drive around and see if you can find an empty pitch. That's easier said than done. We arrived and we were the last empty pitch, so we duly filled in all our envelopes, and you have all the details on the back, and you have to pop your envelope and your money in there. That's fine, but we did have a couple in another Cruise America turn up last night. It's about 7 o'clock, just after they'd been and watched sunset, and someone had taken their pitch, because the only way that you know that a pitch is available is if you can see a little orange tear-off slip that you've left on the pitch marker, and someone had obviously taken their orange slip off and taken the pitch anyway, so they'd paid $22 and had nowhere to stay last night. We're packing up today, and we're a little bit apprehensive. I've put all sorts of firewood and tablecloths over our picnic table. I've left the barbecue out. I've left my little orange slip, and I've also left a little note saying we are definitely coming back. So I'll be really cross if someone takes our pitch tonight.
So it's now with much trepidation that we're actually going to leave our beloved campsite and go and have a poodle around the national park in the van, and hopefully tonight, God forbid, anyone who parks in our spot, because Jackie's going to have them if that's the case. See you later.
Bye.
So we've just come to the end of Black Canyon and we're sat here all alone and we just want to share the view that we're looking at right now. Morning.
Morning.
We've had a couple of cracking nights in the backcountry without any water and, more worryingly, without any signal. So
Yeah, we've had to get up really early this morning so that we can get on the road, try and find some signal so that we can actually upload tonight's video, which could be fun.
So at the moment we're driving across Colorado with the laptop in hand, monitoring how we do our upload and hopefully hit a Sunday evening back in the UK upload time.
We've only been driving for an hour and 20 minutes and it's 72% uploaded.
So today we're heading over to Salida for the next instalment. So we're not really sure what's there, but we've had a couple of recommendations of it when we've been on the road from locals, so we're going to go and check it out. So beautiful Salida, and Jackie is with her friends. Hi. Hi.
You might notice we're at home. We had such an amazing time in Salida when we got there. It was a brilliant town to stay in, and we've just been so busy travelling ever since that we actually haven't had time to sit down and actually do any talking.
Salida was just our sort of place. It was, if you could imagine small town America, it was small town America epitomised. And the people there were so friendly. The town had so many quirky shops. It had deer wandering around the streets.
It was absolutely beautiful. The fall colours were still in full force there because it's quite a sheltered valley, so it was just beautiful. We went out for a really nice meal, which we hardly did on the whole of the trip.
So that's it for this part of our American travels, and I think we've probably got one more video in us coming up with how on earth we got back to here, but we'll see how we go.
It's quite a tale.
See you later.
Bye.